So we talked about how to remove characters from string. Let's now talk about how to insert characters into a string. And it's pretty much, I mean, it's kind of similar to remove. You start with the start index, so where exactly you want to insert your character, and then followed by what you want to insert. So the first example here shows that you want to insert the middle name in the string which contains the name. So you have Rob Smith, and what you want to do is you want to insert a T dot, so and space. So basically, in between Rob and Smith, you want to put in T dot. So Rob T dot Smith. So what you do is you have a name string having the Rob Smith. You want a full name string which starts off as empty, and then you what you do is then you assign name dot insert. um, so basically you're manipulating the string name and inserting a not t period space in between Rob and Smith. uh, the 4 in the insert command, the start index, basically is the space in between Rob. So Rob ROB, so 0, 1, 2, 3, and I'm sorry, it's not the space. The 4 is actually the S in Smith. So before S, it puts in T period space. Um, in example 2, we basically are making the 10-digit phone number to the more accepted format, parentheses across 312, a dash between uh, the uh, the last four characters and the previous ones. So we are using the insert to update the or put in parentheses between the first three numbers, and then after the sixth number you have the dash. And so what we do is just insert these characters at the specified positions within a string. So I mean the one of the parentheses go at the first position, the second one goes at the fourth position right before the 0, and the dash goes at the eighth index right before the 1. So that's how we use the insert to like make a string look the way we want to, I guess, and stuff like that. Now that's about inserting, and we can also use some other methods to align characters in a string. So if we have like a um, like if we have a lot of strings one on top of each other and we want to align them, we can use the pad left and the pad right method, and it's very similar to the trim method. So the trim used to trim any spaces. Now this can be used to insert spaces or any other characters we want. Pad left inserts characters at the beginning of the string, pad right inserts characters at the end of the string. Now in the arguments we have the length, which represents the total length of the resulting string. So after the padding, what is the total length that you have to give in the length argument? The character argument is the character we want to insert in the padded string. Now if you don't insert, or if you don't have a character, it will by default insert spaces at the beginning or at the end to make the string of the length you mention. And I mean, so it's your string dot pad left or pad right, then your length, then the characters. Looking at example 1, you have the string 42. It just contains 2 characters, and if you want to make it a 5 character one, so you do output number is equals to output number dot pad left 5. So it now inserts 3 spaces before 42 to make it a 5 character string. In the second example, we're actually inserting a star before the net pay number, um, and converting that to a string. So we have the net pay 767, then period then 89. So we want to make it something like have a dollar sign before it and bunch of stars before that, to make it a 15 character length string. So the length is 15, and what we are doing is converting that to C2. The format is C2, so in a currency format. So that makes it how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, uh, 6, 7. 7 characters. And we want to make it 15, so it keeps on adding stars before the dollar sign, since it's a pad left, um, to make it something like the one shown right below example 2. So this is used when when we have paychecks and all that. So companies use this kind of formatted net pay for employee paychecks, because it makes it difficult for anyone else to change the amount on the check. Example 3 is basically using the pad right to insert a bunch of spaces after the first name in Sue.